Hi everybody, welcome. This is Theatrhythm Final Bar Line. It is a video game where you can play music from Final Fantasy. That game series. It is also, in my opinion, a very, very cool place to sort of take a little stroll through. Yes, I get it, Herschel. I get it. I know. You want me to pay attention to you. This is not a good time. To take a little walk through video game music history. And so we're going to kind of do that with this. And we're going to play some selections from all of them and do a little talk on them and sort of see how game music evolved. Basically from the late 80s in 1987, which is when Final Fantasy 1 came out, all the way to almost today. 2016 is the last one we're going to, for sure, get to. But, you know. But yeah, welcome. Let's play the battle theme now. I've never played Final Fantasy 1. I don't know if I ever will. I kind of want to try it. But me and NES games don't get along super well. Now, note, there will be not a lot of commentary during gameplay because I'm bad at rhythm games and talking, so here we go. I really like that battle theme. I think it's a good battle theme. Yeah, I've never played Final Fantasy 1. Also, if you're wondering why the Chocobo's there, it's because these are the only 3 Final Fantasy 1 characters in the game. There aren't any others. It's the Warrior of Light, Princess Sarah Garland, and a Chocobo. But yeah, it came out in 1987 for the NES. It actually did come out here, which is super weird. I learned recently that Square was originally not super into the idea of making an RPG, and Sakaguchi had to, like, talk them into it. And the way he talked them into it was Enix made Dragon Quest, and it was a smash hit, and suddenly Square was a lot more amicable to the idea of publishing an RPG, and then Final Fantasy happened. So, that's Final Fantasy 1. I mean, yeah, I don't have a lot more to say about it, because I've, again, never played it. But, you know, it's got really good music. It's really good 8-bit music, I think, in general. So now, we're going to move on to Final Fantasy 2, which did not come out here, which is really fun. And also, I don't know a lot about Final Fantasy 2, but I do know that it is the closest to universally reviled any game in this series I've ever seen be, like, legitimately, people fucking hate this game. And I think I've sort of had it like explained to me in the past why. And the main reason is something to do with how it handles level ups. I don't know. It's coming exclusively on a left channel. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. What are you doing? Mono. There we go. Why was it set to not that automatically? Somebody should have told me that earlier. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea why I did that. Anyways, so yeah, I don't understand the exact details on. You did tell me that earlier. When? When? Huh. Don't worry about the exact details. Bad game is bad. Yeah. All right. Let's jump back into it then. We're gonna start with some Final Fantasy II music. Set it after the first song. But I legitimately do not see that, like, at all. I don't even see a message from you in the chat. Yeah, I don't see the message in the chat. I don't think it actually sent. Sorry. It's got a pretty good soundtrack, at least. Also, you'll note I'm playing on expert because I'm a coward, and also I want to make sure I clear the songs, and there are very few songs that I can currently clear on Ultimate. And I haven't even fucking touched Supreme. That's a future Joe problem. Oh, thanks. Fang's finally doing what we all wish we could do. Supreme is fun. Oh, it's gonna hurt when I end up actually doing that. Oh boy. But yeah, I like the soundtrack of this game, at least, that I will probably never play it. Ever. I've heard too many things. Oh cool, I got a silver growth egg. I haven't used any of those growth eggs yet. Because I just generally haven't cared. I've gotten like half the cast to level 99 just trying to unlock all of the fucking songs. Which I still have not done, by the way. I'm still missing like 4 series, somewhere in there. I'm missing like Dissidia, Final Fantasy 13 sequels. I don't remember what else. Wow, okay. Well. Whew. You mean I don't have 13-2's Chocobo theme? I didn't realize that song was so popular until somebody yesterday specifically asked me if it was in the game. Why do I have the lowest HP? Because those are actually legitimately the starting HP stats of those classes in Final Fantasy 1. I went and looked it up. That's not a joke. I went and looked it up. Anyways, it's time, everybody. That's all I have for... That is all I have for Final Fantasy 2. Some games I picked out more songs than others because I'm more familiar with them. And some of them are Final Fantasy 9, which gets like 6 songs because I love that soundtrack. But until then... I forgot to do my my curtain fall, but just pretend I didn't forget that. And let's talk about Final Fantasy 3, which I've also never played. Came out in 1990. The first FF game that even mildly holds up. Interesting. I know very, very little about it. Just that, in fact, this might be the one I know the least about. And I'm not entirely sure why. Not gonna lie. We'll go back to the game here while I set up the party. That's not what I meant to do. And by the party, I mean the literal 3 characters in Final Fantasy Theatrhythm from Final Fantasy 3. And of course, as is tradition, a Chocobo. Let's play some Final Fantasy 3 music. Check out the Pixel Remaster when it's on Switch. I am probably going to check out at least a few of those once they hit Switch. I bought 6 on Steam when it came out, and then I never, touched it. I installed it, and it was installed for months, and then I never played it. Like I do most games. I don't know why I like that animation so much. Of the guy spinning in the bed. Ah, shit. Sometimes my brain just erases the second arrow. I don't know why. You'd think my brain would not do that. But you would be wrong. After almost 30 hours in this game, you'd think my brain would be able to, remember that sometimes you do 2 things. OST DLC packs. Yeah, has Square done that for any of their games? I don't actually know. Zero mentioned having a put the remaster songs in this game. Oh! Yeah, I kind of have... One of my reservations with this game is I wish, A, Some songs would have the ability to switch between Japanese and English, specifically Melodies of Life, which we cannot play on this stream because it will get us flagged by copyright, unfortunately. But also, I want the full versions of some songs. There's 3 versions of One Winged Angel in this fucking game, and only one of them is the full version, and it's Advent Children. Make me play all 11 minutes of Rebirth. Do it, cowards. And the thing is, like, some of the FF1 tracks are, like, from the PlayStation version, which is bizarre. And honestly not as good, in my opinion. Well, I say not as good in general, but I more mean Mount Gulg is better in 8-bit than it is not. That's just my opinion, though. No, I think I mostly agree with Zero. I think this is my favorite of the 8-bit battle themes. Yeah, usually. Once they really know how to figure out the, especially the older ones, once they figure out the hardware. I forget, do I have another one? Yes, I have one more for 3. I don't know why I like this one so much, but I really, really like this one. It's very good, I think. I don't know any of the context for it. We've entered, like, my biggest blind spot. 3, 4, and kind of 5, I know, like, very little about. My favorite of the short loops is when you get to FF2 and you get to the Chocobo theme, and then you learn firsthand that the second half of the Chocobo theme was added later. And I hope you really like the first half, because it loops about 6 times. I am really glad these slide notes kind of, like, I don't think they work as well as they worked on touchscreens, but I'm glad that they translated at least semi-well. They translated workingly, and I have no problem with them. Because they were my biggest worry coming into a non-touchscreen thing. Yay! The other day they had the original Theatrhythm on sale. I have heard that 5 is good gameplay wise and has, like, especially in retrospect, one of the most, like, nothing stories of the series. But I don't know how accurate that is. So yeah, sorry, we're gonna do this, these transitions, because I don't, I have no caring in my heart for any of it, so I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Hold on. Moving on to Final Fantasy IV. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy IV except for that Kain exists and he's a fish man and they've got fish. He's got a fish helmet. And I assume fishes. He uses a harpoon, it looks like. I don't know shit about FF4 except that it's the first of the SNES ones. I really don't. One of these days I will get to 4. We'll see. God damn it. There we go. That's gonna happen a lot, by the way, because this is all gonna explode in my head, even though I rehearsed it earlier. If we get on the road, have fun to watch the VOD. Thank you. Let's get in to Final Fantasy IV. Can a 4th person who played this game turn up? I mean, I don't know if I know anybody else that's played. The only Final Fantasies I have played are 7 and above, stopping at 11, because I did not play 11, but I have played all the ones between 7 and 11. Also, these EMS stages are really cool. They were in Theatrhythm too. I assume they were probably in the original. But you unlock them by completing the series quests for each one. And I believe we can play all of them. As far as I remember, none of them are on the Don't Play This Song list that Square gave us. Which, hey, thanks, Square. I appreciate you giving me a list of songs I really shouldn't play. Not because you don't want me to, but because you know the video will get pulled down if I do. Genuinely, I appreciate that. It's a bummer that both Eyes on Me and Memories of Life are on that list. Granted, I'm not surprised in the least about either one of those being there. Pronounced, I believe it's pronounced Cecil. I think I know that because... Why the fuck do I know that? Where have I heard somebody say that? Actually, no, I think I know it because when we did the Wheel of Hell stream and we ranked the husbandos, Cecil was in there and I think you said his name. That, or maybe that's all that stuck around from the 300 years ago that I watched the story of Dissidia, because otherwise I would have to play Dissidia. The weirdest shit sticks in my head. There's absolutely no way to tell what will or will not actually stay in here. It's a nightmare, a disaster, really. Scientists still haven't been able to figure it out. Every time I see gameplay of Dissidia, it doesn't look fun. It does not look fun to play. I don't know what else to say other than it just... They don't look fun. I like this battle theme a lot. I think there was at least a demo of like the latest one on PS4, but I never like played it. As much as I would love to be able to kick Kefka's shit in as the Onion Knight, the gameplay doesn't look like it's worth that. Cool. Off to a great start, song. My perfect chain. I've mostly been playing songs on Expert because I'm still trying to unlock all of them, because, like I said, I haven't finished all the series quests yet. I made sure before this stream to do all the ones for the numerical mainline titles. But the spin-off and sequel stuff I haven't really done, so. And Expert is the sweet spot of I can complete it, and it's fun, and it's not beginner where I'm gonna fall asleep. Though I will eventually do all the songs of beginner because I do want to try and fill out critical threads. But overall, I think I mentioned it in the review. I think this game does pretty alright. Look, Tui Stolas, whatever. Where the fuck is Lulu? Actually, where... You know the one that I don't actually care that much about not being in the game, and yet I'm still, like, legitimately surprised she is not? Selphie is not in this game. From FF8. I don't know why that surprises me. I figured she was popular. I don't know. 8's a bad game. I don't know. It has really good music, though. We'll get to that in a bit. Sephiroth stabbing a wad of bills with a sword. Fuck yeah, that sounds like a rad commercial. I want to watch that. After the stream, because we have a limited time on this stream. I know nothing about what this song's supposed to be, but it is very pretty. I don't think it's the prettiest of the SNES songs, which we'll get to that when we get to 6. But I think it's very close. Brain just sort of disconnected there for a second. And there. Oh. I've never played Fortune Street. I know there was an indie game at PAX at one point where Neil was like, this is like Fortune Street, so I'm going to go test it right now. So, you know, he did. Does it have any special mechanics or an adventure mode or anything? It has an endless mode that you can unlock. I haven't touched it yet. But yeah, there's a series quest mode where you go through a quest of all of a game's specific songs, and that's how you unlock the songs. So, yeah. Which I've had a good time with, at least. And speaking of songs, we're gonna move on to this. It's FF5. We were just talking about FF5 earlier. Fun fact, I think I actually streamed a very little bit of FF5 a long time ago. I think. But I don't have any memory of what happened. Yeah, I think Zero was the one that suggested it. Specifically, we played the GBA version. I think. But, you know, I really like the soundtrack of 5. It actually has my favorite field song to play in the game, which we will get to, I think, next, is the song after this, which I think is a lot of fun. And as a violinist, it speaks to me in my heart. But I think this song's pretty good, too, honestly. And I actually think that might have been the first Final Fantasy game I ever touched. But we did not get far enough in it to, like... I'm not comfortable saying I've played any of Final Fantasy V, because again, it is all gone out of my memory. And we barely played anything, if I remember correctly. And then never did a second session. Yay! Supposed to be a send-off game for this series? Maybe. The only one I know for sure that is a send-off to something is 9 being a send-off to, oh, this is the last, like, one that's gonna look like this. But yeah, this is my fucking favorite field song in the game. I don't know why. This song rules, though. It's fucking awesome. And again, it speaks to the violinist in me that hasn't touched a fucking violin in over a decade. Because I just think this would be really fun to play on a violin. The Tonberry costume was like the third costume I unlocked, and I've unlocked several since then, and none of them are as good as dressing my Moogle up as a Tonberry. Though I think one of them I haven't unlocked yet is Santa Claus, and that might get the Tonberry off, but I don't think so. You can also unlock a bunch of airships from the different games. Right now the airship I'm using is from 9, it's Tantalus's airship. But they have like the Highwind and the Invincible and the one from Type O, which is apparently called the Setzer. I know nothing about Type O except that its soundtrack's pretty cool. The Theatrhythm games are the only reason I know Type O exists. And also I own a copy of it because of Theatrhythm and I've never fucking touched it. Type 0? Same thing. Maybe 0 shouldn't have been so close to a letter. Did it ever think of that? Yeah, I know basically nothing about it, except that the songs I've heard at Theatrhythm are fucking rad. Anyways, let's ride a chocobo. It's time for the real Chocobo theme, because I didn't put the FF2 one in there, because we would all go fucking insane. My favorite Chocobo theme is Aloha de Chocobo from 9, which is sadly not in this game. Neither is Fiddle de Chocobo from 7, which I also really like. Which on OSC, when we talked about 9, and we talked about Aloha de Chocobo, because it's one of my favorite songs of the game, though not like, maybe top 15, not really top 10, I don't know. Made a lot more sense when you find out that FF9 was developed largely in Hawaii. There he is. There are no Kingdom Hearts songs in this. It is literally because Disney owns them all, and if I've learned anything about Square over the past couple years, especially through Smash, it's that Square's really fucking bad at music licensing. And they've done some stupid things. Anyways, I only have one battle theme from 5 on here because it's the one. This fucking song rules. Is this Gilgamesh? Okay, I'll take your word for it. I just know that it's a battle that happens at a big bridge. And it's been remixed to hell and back. For good reason. It's fucking rad. I don't think we'll actually see Gilgamesh, though, because I don't think these characters are leveled up enough. I did not let go of that. I'm going to question that call. Fucking hell. What's been confirmed? The World Ends With You Nier Saga is coming out with launch, I believe. Fuck, what else? Xenogears is in there. Live Alive is in there. Octopath Traveler. Supposedly, what the next one is got leaked. Or one of the hidden ones in 3 got leaked, which is great. And it's one that I was actually kind of surprised was not already here. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, would you all like to move on to Final Fantasy VI, which is the last of the SNES ones, and also the first one that I know pretty well? Not that I've played it, because I haven't, but I've seen the story. I watched a long play of it a long, long time ago. I do hope to play it, like, myself at some point. But it is the best. It's the best SNES soundtrack. Just, like, it's not even a fucking contest. I was supposed to do this before. So we got Terra. Celeste gets to go in front because she's the best character in the game. Got Locke. I guess Edgar's here too. Not Sabin, though. Sabin doesn't get to be in this fucking game. No suplexing trains for us. There's no way to suplex a train in this game, unfortunately. But if there was, we wouldn't be able to. Anyways, I mentioned that I had a different idea of what the prettiest song on the SNES games is, and it's this one. I fucking love Celeste's theme. It's fantastic. I don't know if I'd agree that 7 is just 6 again. It's close now that I think about it, but I like the story of 6 a lot better. I will say that 100%. But again, I can't comment on gameplay because I haven't touched it. Yeah, you gotta feed Sid all of the good fish so that he can die anyway. That song is very pretty. I really like that song a lot. Oh, look, it's Setzer from the wildly popular Kingdom Hearts 2. He also doesn't get to be in this game, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Also, you can tell which characters that I like from each game because they're already level 99 and the rest aren't. Specifically, you'll happen to notice from here that number is going to increase a lot. I think 6 is probably my second favorite of the soundtracks in the series. 6 is definitely very high up there. For sure. Oh, look, there he is. Oh, yeah, 14 soundtrack. I think when I did I've done a Realm Reborn and Heavensward for OSC so far, and I think when I did a Realm Reborn, I like went and fucking took stock of how much music was at least on Spotify from 14, and it was hundreds of hours. There's a lot of goddamn music in Final Fantasy 14. And a majority of it is fucking incredible. Masayoshi Soken is awesome, and I cannot wait to hear what he does with 16. That's the part of 16 I'm most excited about, is the soundtrack. Because Masayoshi Soken fucking rules. That was a weird part. I don't remember that. I guess I've played it before, but... They have standard weapons and Edgar has a chainsaw. Yeah. You know, chainsaws. You know, fantasy. How are we doing on time? We're at about an hour. Alright. I don't actually know why this is here. This is a glitch. I did not pick these. These are not labeled as... Oh, because I'm on all. Why am I on fucking all? When did I move over? God, the fucking Pro Controller's D-pad sure is a thing. Anyways, the decisive battle. It's time for that. Let's do that. It's the Pro Controller's D-pad. It has it has a lot of trouble distinguishing directions, which is funny because that's the one thing a D-pad should be able to do. It's in the name. And thank God, the team seemed to know this. Because from what I can tell, the directional inputs are relatively lenient. Not that you can do them with the D-pad. I don't know why I said that, but... But they are relatively lenient. Which, thank God for those fucking circle moments. Pro tip for anybody that hasn't played the game yet. When the arrows are pointing in and then out, that's the same exact input. The game's not checking the order of the analog sticks. It's just checking that an analog stick is pointed in that direction. So if you just do the exact same input, it still counts. Which sometimes my brain has trouble. Well, had trouble. I'm pretty good about that now. But man, when the demo first came out, it wasn't as bad as I feared either, Tara. Thank you. Thank you for your assistance in the matter. Back to song selection. Alright, the last FF6 song. Another one of those where... Jesus, look at how bad I've done on the critical chart. Another one of those where, make me play the whole thing, cowards. Make me play all 4 fucking movements of Dancing Mad. Do it. Make me break my fucking hands. Unfortunately, in Theatrhythm, you only get to play the last movement of Dancing Mad. That's the best one anyway, so it's not the worst. What was I doing there? Yay, we did it. Yeah, it's always the tower. Which that boss fight's really cool. I look forward to one day being, oh man, look how much better I did in the critical charge. Fuck yeah. God bless. Alright. It's time to get into a game I've actually fucking played. You know, with my human hands. That one is Final Fantasy VII. The most popular one of God. Yeah, and this is the only one that's been streamed on this channel. Which is hilarious. Because we played it for Smasherpieces, obviously. And it was... I enjoyed it. Matt and I overall enjoyed it. Did that bring us back to... Yeah, it did. Okay. Weird. Anyways. We're gonna play Final Fantasy VII now. Which I like this soundtrack a lot. I don't know if I... Here's the thing. It more becomes my favorite when we get to Remake. Because Remake is... The soundtrack of Remake is fucking incredible. I think the original soundtrack is good. I like it. But actually, I think I like the other two PlayStation 1 soundtracks a little bit better in general. Even 8, which the soundtrack is about all it's got going for it. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful, beautiful FMV. Thank God for 1997. Hi, Yuffie. You sure are here. I was angry when Intergrade made me actually kind of like Yuffie. That should be illegal. I should never like Yuffie. Ever. Like, that should be an actual crime. You should go to prison. Because she sucks in the original game. Oh my God, she's the worst. Is Crisis Core coming up? Great. I didn't know Yuffie was in Crisis Core. Look at these cutscenes we've seen on this channel. Woo! We're not going to be able to say that about literally any other cutscene from here on. Tifa's theme is better. Send tweet. Tifa's also better. Send tweet. But her theme is the one that's better. I don't mind Era's theme, but Tifa's theme is better. Is Xander okay? Yeah, he's fine. He's doing fine. What are you talking about? I mean, I haven't talked to him since Mario Party Monthly, but I assume he's fine. It's a good battle theme, though. I don't know if that's my favorite battle theme of the PS1 games. Like, regular battle theme. Oh, I played that song 10 times because 9 of those were trying to kill that stupid fucking Scorpion Sentinel. Which I finally did. Turns out the answer was take 4 level 99 characters in there. Anyways, let's go to the Gold Saucer. That place is cool. I fucking love playing this song. Even though this song sounds like madness incarnate. I absolutely adore this song. God, I love that. Gotta fight the arena to get Cloud's level 4 limit. No. I think I did fight the arena at one point. I tried at least. And it fucking threw a Tonberry at me. Which is just mean. I did not kill the Tonberry in time. I think this is my favorite area song in the game. Gold Saucer's kind of up there, but I think this is my favorite area song of the game. And then Yoko Shimomura got to do a remix of it for Smash, and it's rad. Playing Record Keeper for the entire day. Nice. I never touched Record Keeper. I think I installed it. To be honest, I don't have a huge amount of faith in Square and their mobile games. So I tend to stay away. You know, because 9 times out of 10, their mobile games are garbage. Absolute garbage. Anyways, let's play Genova. I really fucking like playing this song. It's fun. Oh man, we weren't able to defeat Genova. That thing of Genova. Oh no, we're poisoned! Good job, Cloud. You really did it, buddy. Next. And obviously for 7, there's only one place to end. I mean, it's a classic for a reason, man. It's good. It's a good song. It's got a good song. I wish it was the full version. I really fucking do. I don't care that the full version's like 7.5 minutes long. I want to play the whole fucking version. Fucking stone, fuck you. I have no excuse. There he is. There he goes. Good job, Cloud. You hit him a lot. You hit him a bunch of times. You did it great. I'm so proud of you. Me and your mother really, really look up to what you've done with your life. Oh, I got 1,000 items. Cool. Anyways. His mother's very proud. Let's move on to Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII is a not very good game. It's got a very good soundtrack, though. I think, at least. It has another one of my favorite of the... Another one of my favorite of the field songs. Real quick, do I want to play Triple Triad before this next song? I didn't touch Triple Triad a single time when I played 8. Legitimately. Did not touch it at all whatsoever. God damn it. There we go. Fucking curtain. One day I'm gonna get that fixed. Like, legitimately did not... Huh? No, he's fine. I was talking to him earlier. He's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. See what I mean, though? Look, no selfie at all. That's really weird. I was under the impression she was very popular. But instead we get a piece of cardboard, manic dog-liking dream girl, that guy, and piece of cardboard but with angry eyebrows. Anyways, I fucking love this song, at least. In fact, this actually might be like one of my favorite songs in the game. Weirdly enough. Mostly because I just like waltzes, I think. Waltzes are nice. And this scene is the closest to endearing this game ever gets. I like how they run into people and Renault's like, oh man, what a jerk, he got mad at me because I fucking threw my dance partner into him. Because I'm dancing with a plank of wood and it turns out they're not very good dancers. I like Waltz for the Moon. It's very good. Anyways, Final Fantasy VIII stars Squall, a cardboard box that a heart gets drawn on at some point, and I'm supposed to believe that that means it has emotions. I'm not convinced. But again, it's got a pretty good soundtrack, and it's got some really, really good battle themes, one of which is this one, which is the main battle theme, the regular battle theme. And also the subject of one of my favorite videos on the internet. Water and water and water, water, 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 water and water and water, water. Fucking love that video. Nobody in the chat is gonna understand what the fuck I'm talking. I just can't believe I got through that without missing any. And then I missed one right there. We're literally right there! Literally, I saw that video before I played Final Fantasy VIII, but I knew this song, obviously, because of Theatrhythm. But, that's all I can think of when this song came on. Like, literally, every time I got in a battle, that was playing in my head. Non-stop. Yay, we killed that thing. Final Fantasy VIII also happens to have, I think, the best battle theme on the PlayStation, which is this. It is also one of the most fun battle songs to play in Theatrhythm. This song fucking rules. Long live the man with the machine gun. For a long time, I only knew the title of this song without knowing anything else, and I assumed it was from 7 because of Barrett. It's not, in case you didn't notice. Jesus Christ. I don't know what possessed me to go look at the chat in the middle of a song. I want to drag Matt through Final Fantasy VIII. I want to know I want to see him experience it. I want him to have to learn about the draw system. I want him to have to convince himself that Squall is in fact capable of love and or emotions at all. One of these days I will do that. This is another one of my favorites in the PlayStation era. Love that Valentine's card that Square did. It was pretty good. It was pretty in character. Squall is the only character that Kingdom Hearts took from Final Fantasy and made a better character. I will die on that hill. Yeah, you can get Toad in this game. It's sure a thing. I was kind of surprised to find out where this played when I played 8 last year. Thank you, Phoenix. I'm surprised to find out that that was that song is part of the final boss sequence. I don't know where I expected it to play, but it wasn't there. We got a luck plus. We did it. Anyways, we're gonna end on the extreme. I really, really, really like this song. I think it's actually my favorite of the boss themes on the PlayStation. The final boss themes on the PlayStation version. Like, One Winged Angel is very good, and I very, very much enjoy it, and it's iconic for a reason. But this song fucking rules. The extreme is fucking great. I especially like that it uses the classic bass line. There's Ultimecia. The second stupidest looking Final Fantasy antagonist. And by second, I mean there's a fucking power gap. Oh, we'll get to the stupidest. Hey, we killed Ultimecia, though. That's pretty cool. We did it. I'm proud of us, really. Like, we really fought through that. Oh my god, look how close that critical chart was to being full! Holy shit! Also, hey, I did it. I did fill the critical chart, but like, look how close that was to a fucking all critical. Damn it! Well, we're actually going to take a quick intermission so that I can get up, stretch my legs, go to the bathroom. It's going to be a very quick intermission because we only have a certain amount of time to do this stream, and that certain amount of time is about an hour and 20 minutes longer than this. So, be right back. Good luck. How is my mic not muted? I muted my mic. That's weird. It's fine. Welcome back. We're here. This isn't the scene I was supposed to go to, so hold on. Let's try that again. We're going to move on to Final Fantasy IX now. Final Fantasy IX is a pretty good game. It's better than 8. I genuinely don't know which one I prefer between it and 7, but I think I lean towards this. It is definitely, for sure, 100%. Why am I dipping into the red? Why am I dropping frames? Stop it. Stop doing that. It is for sure my favorite soundtrack of the PlayStation era. I think it's my favorite soundtrack in the series. Not gonna lie. So, let's get to it, shall we? I really, really like the soundtrack of this game. And again, sadly, we cannot play Melodies of Life, which is one of my favorite songs in the game. But it is in this game. If you get the deluxe, infuriates me that people like 8 more than 9. Yeah, because 8's a bad game. Like, I have problems with 9. I think the trance system sucks and isn't good. But like overall, I think 9's a pretty strong game. I think it's definitely the one I like most aesthetically. I know a lot of people hate the cartoony, like the more cartoony art style, but I really like it personally. And it has the best example in Final Fantasy of a character I hate at the beginning and then really like by the end, being Steiner. That being said, Kuja is one of the more forgettable antagonists in the series. To the point where I'm kind of shocked that I remember Kuja's name. And in fact, I think when I did it for OSC, I didn't, and I had to look it up. Also, short-haired Garnet looks better, in general. Sorry, short-haired Dagger. Whatever the fuck she wants to be called, I don't fucking know. That being said, I like Steiner, but the fact he ends up with Beatrice is bullshit. She can do so much better. That lady's like the strongest swordswoman in the world. She can do so much better. Anyways, let's do some flamenco. I think this is my second favorite battle theme in the game. I didn't put my favorite because there's a different version of it on the list already, but I really fucking like this song a lot. Yeah, I'm really glad it's on the stage. I will say, yeah, I think it's got the best tutorial sequence in the series by framing it as a stage play. It's very memorable. I think 9 has the most songs of all of them. 14 might come close, I think. I don't mean in the game, I mean on my list specifically. 14 by far has the most songs in the game. Like 14 has... It's really hard to do this and talk at the same time. 14 has almost as much music in this game as I think when I did the count. It almost has as much as 1 through 3 combined. 14 has a fuck ton of music in this game, comparatively. And there's still a few things that it leaves off, honestly. Good job, Vivi. You're the MVP of this game. Legitimately, unsarcastically, the MVP of this fucking game. He is my son, and I love him dearly. I remember doing this forest at work while waiting for an event to end. That's a weirdly vivid memory. What? That's why he's in Kingdom Hearts. I feel like in Kingdom Hearts is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. He certainly shows up in Kingdom Hearts, I guess. He's not done as dirty as Setzer. Or honestly, as Cypher. Actually, no, I think Kingdom Hearts also makes Cypher a better character. By making him like this stupid-ass dork who thinks he's really cool. Instead of this fucking angsty teenager. If you could have a Theatrhythm of any other game series, what series would you want? There was that Nintendo Life article that was basically nothing, but like talking about how they mentioned, oh, we'd be open to doing a Nintendo themed one, and that sounds fucking awesome. But also, the real answer is Katamari. Give me a Katamari rhythm game. Put it directly in my veins. You have any idea how fucking good the track list of that game would be? Katamari music is incredible. This is definitely the best field theme. Maybe in the series. Terra's theme is up there, but this one's really fucking good. Like, this song is gorgeous. There's the boss. Yeah, Super Rhythm Bros would be fucking rad. I think Nintendo's music library is perfect for a game like this. I don't think that game will ever happen. Ever. But I think it would be neat. But yeah, give me a goddamn Katamari rhythm game. That's all I ask in life now. Literally, that's it. That's all I want. You make that for me and I'll die. Anyways, this is actually another one of my favorite songs in this game because I like piano pieces, and this is a very, very pretty piano piece, and I really, really fucking love this song. Roses of May is very good. Shut up, Aiko. Oh, that's another missing character that I'm mad is not in the game at all, is Freya. Where's Freya? We get Aiko, but not Freya? Fuck you. We get fucking Kuja, but not Freya. Go to hell. Fix it. Do you think they'll put the Power Wash Simulator credits in this game? They won't, but could you imagine? That was close. Fucking love that song. Wish the DLC pack had characters. I want characters just so we can get Neku and Rindo. That's it. We did indeed get a date for the mid-car pack for Power Wash. I'm excited. The Tomb Raider pack was fun, even though I have zero emotional connection to Tomb Raider. This is my favorite battle theme in the game. This fucking song rules, and it's just a different version of Roses of May. Which might be why it rules. You know, because it's cool. God, I love that song. That song's really good. Ah! But the next song I think is my favorite song in the game just because it's from my favorite moment in the game. Like, by far, 100%. It's the best moment in Final Fantasy IX. If you've played Final Fantasy IX, you probably know why. But this song fucking rules, and this whole sequence fucking rules. And it's just really, really good. And I think it's what very very slightly edges past 7. Fuck. That, the sequence that song plays during was like... So the whole time I was playing, I was like, I mean, I guess it's fine, but I don't see why people, like, clamor it as their favorite Final Fantasy. Like, so many people fucking love this game. I don't really get why. And then that, I think that sequence was why... Was when I realized, like, oh! I get it now, I think. Which was a really interesting experience. But, you know, it's too late for that. We're out of Final Fantasy IX, and therefore, we're out of the PlayStation 1. And we're heading on towards the PlayStation 2 with Final Fantasy X. The game with the absolute worst protagonist in the series. Will fight anybody who disagrees with me. They're wrong. And they're just wrong. I'm sorry. But it still has a pretty good soundtrack. Final Fantasy X is still pretty good. It's soundtrack, I mean. I don't mind the actual game. The game's fine. It has Orin in it. Now let's listen to the song that plays during the second most unrealistic romance scene in the entire series. Hi, everybody. These two have no chemistry whatsoever. And Yuna can do so much better. It's a good song, though. I think 10 as a game, like, playing it is fine. And I think its story is overall fine. But the fact that you have to put up with Titus the whole time really takes away from it. And Waka, too. The fact that Waka's there. Waka can also fuck off. I am shocked that this is not on the list of songs that Square told us we shouldn't play. Like, I'm actually genuinely shocked. I'm pretty sure it's the only vocal theme not from 14 that's not on the list. Yuna, you can do so much better. Honey, he's terrible. He's a terrible, terrible creature. This is another song, though, where I wish they'd let me play the full version. You can do so much better. 10's also got a really good soundtrack. And I like it a lot. So we're going to play more of it now. In fact, we're going to play a lot more of it. It sucks, though, because the main theme of Final Fantasy X, what is essentially the main theme of Final Fantasy X, is one of the songs you only get if you paid for the deluxe version. Good job, Square. What a song to fucking lock behind that. They know what they're doing. No Lulu that I can put in my party. That's bullshit. And the main issue with 10, like in general, is just you have to spend the entire game listening to Tidus whine about he's the main character, how he's the main character. When he's not. He's not the main character of Final Fantasy X. Main character of Final Fantasy X is Yuna. No matter what the game wants to tell you. Everything that is happening in the plot is because of and for Yuna. She's the most important character in the party. And yet you have to put up with Tidus. And fuck that dude. I will literally be shouting about how shitty Tidus is, like, to my grave. But his sword looks pretty cool. It's, like, filled with water and shit. So, you know, he has that going for him. You know, we all have to have something. And I guess Tidus gets a cool-looking sword. Squall also gets a cool-looking sword. So now we know how they plaster over bad characters in Final Fantasy. You just give them a really cool-looking sword, and everything shakes out on its own. I'm the ace. Shut up, Tidus. All I know is getting some of the ultimate weapons in 10 sucks, especially Wakka's, because you have to play the worst minigame in Final Fantasy history. I'm sure somebody could tell me a worse one, but I can't really imagine it. Blitzball is terrible. And honestly, something I'd kind of like to do as a punishment game, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do it, because it would require too much prep, is make Matt play Blitzball for an hour. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. But do you have any... You'd have to basically almost complete 10 to get to a point where he could just play Blitzball. In even a remotely playable state. As playable as Blitzball could be. Final Fantasy Blitzball, the next spin-off. No thank you. I do not see a way they could possibly make Blitzball fun. They also don't seem to be able to figure out how to make it multiplayer, because I've read a couple of times that the 14 team has talked about adding Blitzball to the Gold Saucer multiple times, and they just can't figure out how to fucking do it. And that's probably for the best. Don't add Blitzball. Blitzball fucking sucks. Blitzball is terrible. It legitimately puts me to sleep. It's so fucking boring. If they make a Blitzball game, I will, like, actively hunt down the person that... Here's the thing. If somebody makes a Blitzball game and they make it, like, good, I will swear allegiance to those people for the rest of my days, because they'll have done the impossible. They're obviously, like, the son of God. Blitzball ends up in Kingdom Hearts 4. Here's the thing. With the movement system of Kingdom Hearts, as long as it doesn't... You could probably do pretty cool Blitzball-like stuff with the movement system in Kingdom Hearts 3. But then it wouldn't be Blitzball. It would just be, like, cool underwater soccer. You haven't played Final Fantasy X, so let me tell you. Yeah, we have less than an hour left, and we're only on 10. So we're going to have to start. The next two are very, very short. Blitzball is turn-based. Yeah, we're going to cut... I think a couple of songs from the next section. just so we can get to 14. But I don't want to skip these two, because these two are great. The next song is my favorite song in 10. We might even have to cut some 14 songs, but sacrifices must be made. Hi, Seymour. You asked who the stupidest looking antagonist in Final Fantasy is, and it's Seymour from Final Fantasy X. Holy shit, that dude's design is the worst. He looks so fucking stupid. I find it impossible to take him seriously. His stupid fucking hair antlers. Like, if you've never seen a picture of Seymour from Final Fantasy XII, go look him up. He is an awful design. Alright, this is my favorite song in 10. I fucking love this song. This is where we're going to end 10. And then 11 and 12, we're just going to do one song from each, because those are the least memorable soundtracks. Why is Matt winning? What do you mean, why is Matt winning? That song fucking rules. That song's fucking awesome. It's weird as shit, but it's really cool. I really like it. Anyways, that's Final Fantasy X. We did it. Good for us. We're the best. We're the champions. Let's move on to Final Fantasy XI. It's the first of the MMOs, and it was on the PS3 or the PS2. Sorry, blah 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 blah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I don't know why I left music stages. Jesus Christ, I hit B too many times. Alright, we gotta change the FF11 characters very quickly. Good. I haven't used any of these characters because I know nothing about them. And we're just gonna do this one for 11. We're gonna do one for 11, one for 12. Do as many as we can for 13, for 14, or 13. We're only gonna do 1, 2. We'll do 2 for 13. We'll see. We're gonna see how time shakes out. We got 40 minutes. I will not keep my eyes on you. I don't even know who you are. Eleven is another one of the games that I know basically nothing about, other than that it's an MMO. And listening to its soundtrack, it's kind of the most unmemorable of them. There's not much going on 11's soundtrack. 12 is a similar problem, but more that 12 feels more like a movie score, and not in a great way. But 11 just sort of feels, you know, like what I expect an MMO to sound like, and again, not in a great way. But I mean, a lot of people really like 11, and from what I understand, it's still getting support. Like, Square still supports that game, sort of. Like, to a bare bones extent. Like, I don't think it's getting new content or anything, but like, they still keep the servers up and stuff. Oh yeah, the PS2 version is long dead, I assume. Huh? You're fine, you're talking right there. What are you talking about? Everybody's talking about people dying, I don't understand. We all have to go sometime. At least it was probably painless, maybe. Depending on what did it. See, on the other side. Statistically, yes. There we go, that was Final Fantasy XI. That's essentially how they all sound. That's how all the music in that game sounds, essentially. And if you're thinking, huh, that seems underwhelming, you're correct. It is. Which is a shame. In the same sort of vein, we have Final Fantasy XII. Which, fun fact, Ben and I almost Let's Played this game a long time ago. We got like 5 parts recorded. Yeah, I think most people forget this game exists. And you know what? I don't think I can blame them. God damn it. These curtains are just broken. Yeah, it got remastered. And I'd like to play it. I'd like to give it another shot, especially the remaster, because the remaster adds some cheats. I need to hire a new stagehand. I need to hire a stagehand. Right now, Herschel's the one handling everything. Yeah, okay, I'm glad both of our minds went to the same place. Thank God. Yeah, I think the main problem with the soundtrack of 12 is that it sounds too much like it's trying to be a film score. Like, this is the only one I think I could... Yeah, it is an Ivalice game. It takes place in Ivalice. Which is neat. Which makes, I think, 2... mainline Final Fantasies that take place in Ivalice that like have Ivalice in some capacity, because 14 I believe also has Ivalice. I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics. But don't worry, because the video game industry can't keep secrets anymore. We know there's probably a remake coming, so maybe I'll play it then. Same with a remake of 9 for some reason. Which, I mean, I'll take a remake of 9. I don't know why that one specifically. I think of all the PlayStation Final Fantasies, 9 holds up the best. So, like, you know. Anyways, so 12 is where the logos start to get, like, stupidly hard to put on this shit. Because, you know, why stick with fucking horizontal logos when we could make fucking goddamn vertical logos that don't make any sense in terms of fucking having to... I don't know, man. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb as shit. Anyways, 13 has some real bangers on its soundtrack, one of them being this, its battle theme. Yeah, we really got to start hustling. We're going to do these from 13, and then we're going to go with 14 until we hit the point where I have planned to do... the Record Keeper mix of the song happens to be in Theatrhythm. I've played it. I did all the Record Keeper music a couple days ago. It's good. While 13 might be a rather divisive game in the series, I've never heard anybody speak ill of its soundtrack. And that's for good goddamn reason. 13's soundtrack is actually a massive banger. This is the one that's on the docket for this year outside of 16 for me. Playing Theatrhythm has really gotten me in the mood to start a Final Fantasy game. But Final Fantasy 13 on PC is a fucking 46 gig install, which doesn't sound like a lot. But when you only typically have about like 50 gigs left on your hard drive normally, turns out 46 is a fucking lot. But I own it. Play all of the 13 trilogy. From what I understand, you don't want to play the third one. I've never heard anybody defend that game. And as far as from what I remember, that is the game that made Square stop trying to make Lightning the next Cloud. 'Cause fuck, I don't know if you remember that, but they tried so hard to make Lightning like Cloud levels of popularity, and it did not work. Anyways, I really like this song too. These are the two like best songs on the soundtrack of 13, I think. I remember the magazine shoots. Yeah, they had Lightning do a fucking shoot for Louis Vuitton, which is super out of character for Lightning, by the way. At least to the extent that I've seen her, she would never agree to do that. In a million years, she'd think that was fucking stupid. Lightning is a mean lady, and I like her for that. Because I, too, would be mean to Snow. I wouldn't. Snow could beat me up. I wouldn't be mean to him. I know I made it past the waterscape last time I tried to play. But I don't remember how far I made it. And that was a long while ago. Fuck. Haha, I made Hope's fall on his face. That was actually perfectly worth it. Huh? Hope deserves to fall on the ground, Alex. I've played enough 13 to know that. Can they bum a Phoenix down off of me? Fresh out. If only our white mage didn't die first. I mean, who's even at the reins of this party? Am I right? So, fun fact about that. I asked two separate people, one of whom was Zero and the other of whom was Fangs. What? I'm summoning Phoenix all the time? Yeah, but that's for that party, not for this party. I asked them what starting class of Final Fantasy 1 would they assign to each of us. And Alex was the only one they gave different answers for. Everybody else, both of them said Xander was a white mage. Both of them said that Matt was a black mage, and both of them said that I was a monk. And, you know, I think that's really funny. Anyways, we're gonna move on to final... Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Shit! Don't look at that! Look away! Look away! Final Fantasy 14: A Realm Reborn is, it's the game that we're gonna talk about now. It's, you know, just ignore the last thing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, onto the wait. Forgot to turn off the curtain fall. Damn it, Herschel. We're gonna play Under the Weight now. A very vertical logo. There are 3 songs that I'm going to make sure we play from 14. One is my favorite song, one is this, one is my favorite, and one is one that I think it's very important that everybody hear. Because it's incredible. And by incredible, I mean it's incredible that Square has not been sued. But first, this song fucking rules, bro. One day I'll hear the song in context. It's part of the free trial. When choosing between Red Mage and Warrior, I ended up going with Red Mage because it looks cooler. I didn't change the party because I was in a hurry to have fucked up my joke. So, that's not what I want. Let's go ahead and set 2 Ishtolas. There we go. We'll just ignore that last character. I don't know who they are. Anyways, it is very important to me that everybody hear this song. So I'm going to turn it up. And I'm going to mute myself. Tell me if it reminds you of anything. fucking astounds me to what degree that song is just This Is Halloween. Like, how is Disney not suing them now? Yes, Rainbow Critical is perfect timing, and regular Critical is just mostly perfect timing. Alright, one more song from this. What are the others? This song's fucking rad. This is my favorite song I've heard so far of the 14 stuff. And I'm really glad it's in this game. Because it's fantastic. Killed Alexander, we did it. Oh yeah, this song's for Xander, by the way. I'm playing it for Xander. This is the boss theme for Alexander. I guess I'm also playing it for Alex. You're welcome, both of you. That song's fucking rad. I love that song so much. I think we have time for one more 14, because I want to play one that I really like, but it's really fucking weird. 14's soundtrack is incredible. And it's super cool that the 14 guy gets to do 16, both in terms of music. Never got to any good parts in Final Fantasy 14. Apparently, So, the stuff before Heavensward is famously not very good. To the point where recently, like a year ago, they went and shortened all of it so that you can get to Heavensward faster. So I might go back to it at some point. But yeah, when we played for a little while, we didn't make it to the good stuff either. Even though I really liked what I played. I don't know why I like this song, but it's really good. But from what I understand, like 14 as it exists right now, like genuinely might be the best Final Fantasy game ever made. I know it definitely probably has the best soundtrack in Final Fantasy. But like, that's an unfair comparison because there is so much of it. Every expansion gets like another 100 tracks. It's incredible. So I guess Yoshi P has talked about how they're going to make it easier for people to play 14 alone. Like, they've been working on figuring out a way to make it so that you could just play through the story solo if you want. Well, we're frogs now. I always knew that's how we go. Yeah, 14 is currently on my list of, like, boy howdy. If I had literally all the time on the planet, like, it's my, if I ever end up with a shit ton of free time, this is the game I will play. Sadly, that has not happened. Anyways, it's time to move to our final game on the list. You know it, I know it. Sadly, this is where we go. So, it's time for a road trip with our bros. We're going to do 15, and then I have a specific song I want to end on. And then we're going to call it for this stream. 15, obviously, famously, fucking a soundtrack done by Yoko Shimomura, who is one of the best composers working in the industry. There's the car. No Bravely Default. Bravely Default actually, I think, leaked. So there probably is. But as it stands right now, Bravely Default is not in this game. But it leaked as being possibly one of the DLCs. Which is good, because that was the one where I was like, where the fuck is it? How is it not on there? How is Xenogears on there and not fucking Bravely Default? Sadly, Stand By Me is not in this game. But that version is really good. This is my first time playing this version of the song, can you tell? Hey, the music was made by Yoko Shimomura. We respect Yoko Shimomura in this house. Which is really cool that she got to do a Final Fantasy. Because before, I thought the song was over. I guess it's still going. Okay. It's really cool that Yoko Shimomura got to do the soundtrack. Because in interviews before that, like, she talked about how one of the things she absolutely wanted to do with her career at one point was do a Final Fantasy game. Like, she talked about that as if, like, it was one of her life goals. And there you go, she got to do one. Sadly, it's one that is very divisive. This song goes on a while, huh? Like it's really good, but it sure goes for a while, huh? There's some people that love Star Wars. That song's really good. I really like that song. Anyways, that's it. We're going to play one specific song because I think it's a really good ender. And pretty much right as that ends, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. So hold on. We'll put it on this. And the logo changes to match that scene after you beat the game. We're going to play a medley that is outdated because it came out when Curtain Call came out. So 15 had not released yet. For the rest of the streams this week, tomorrow, it sounds like Alex might be playing Nancy Drew Shadow at the Water's Edge. And you don't want to miss that because Alex is gonna wish he did. And then on Friday, hopefully, an N64 multiplayer night. Sunday, I will be playing Persona 3 Portable. I'll be starting that. So I hope to see you there. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself because we're gonna call it after this song. And thank you for watching, everybody. Crystal Chronicles or soundtrack is fucking fantastic. All right, Godspeed, everybody.
Bye.